Hey guys, welcome. I hope you guys are all well. And if you are thinking of buying a new home in New Mexico, well, Las Cruces has plenty of new homes here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Whether you're buying a new home or a home in a well-established neighborhood, we have plenty of homes for you here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. In today's video, we're going to discuss the process of buying a home. But first of all, is this your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Las Cruces, New Mexico? Then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications, and be the first to know about the current market here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. As you guys know, my name is Cesar, my wife is Tania, and we get calls and emails from people just like you that are thinking of moving to Las Cruces, New Mexico, and we love it. So whether you're moving in 1 week or 12 weeks, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Las Cruces, New Mexico. Now, buying a home is not as difficult as you may think. Some people may feel overwhelmed about it, but today let's discuss the process from the beginning all the way to signing and getting the keys to your new home. And that's the most exciting part, right? Well, the first step is getting pre-approved. Now, why is this important? Well, this step is the first step and is very important because this determines your buying power, right? Let's say you just start without getting a pre-approval and you start looking at homes because you love them and you just want to go out there, and our excitement gets the best of us, so we start looking at houses and we don't know our buying power. Well, it can either go one way or the other. You might start looking at $250,000 homes and you may be able to afford a $600,000 home. Or vice versa, you may be looking for $1 million home and your budget is only $600,000. So before that, the first step is get pre-approved. That way we know where to start in the buying process. Now, we did have a friend that happened. He was looking at that $250,000 homes, 300, and actually his budget was around 500,000. So you may be surprised by the results of taking the first step. Now, another concern on people's mind is credit score. They might think, well,
I need to have a perfect credit score. That way I can buy a house.
but that's not the reality. The reality is we have helped people that didn't even think they could buy a home because they thought they had bad credit. They actually had good credit and they were able to buy a home. Now, the question is where to go to find out about your credit. Well, if you need help with that, then we can help you. We know plenty of lenders here in Las Cruces, New Mexico that can definitely help on that first step. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the second step. The second step is your needs and wants. Are you looking for a 1,500 square foot home? Are you only looking for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-bedroom, 2-bath? Do you want to be in a gated community? Not in a gated community. What about HOAs? Some people really dislike HOAs and some people love them. So this is where you want to determine exactly what your needs and wants of a house before we go out there and start looking. Now, the next process is making the decision to buy the home. Why is this step important? Well, this is when you talk to your other loved one, if there's somebody else that is part of the making decision, and really sit down and talk about, okay, if we're going to buy the house, well, we both need to be in sync. That way we can move forward in the process. Now, also think about the importance of buying a home because you could always be paying somebody else's mortgage. Why not have your own mortgage? Pay the mortgage, your debt goes down, and then maybe this is not going to be your forever home. So maybe you want to buy a different home and you have plenty of equity to do that when you sell your house. That way you can go on to a different home. And usually people keep their homes between 3 to 5 years. It all depends on the person or the circumstances, but that's a decision that the family or whoever is involved in the decision making makes. This leads us to the next step, the fourth step. This is searching for your home. This is when you come out, you look for the house that you want, and let's say, okay, we've talked about it, you've already seen homes. Now, if you're out of state, usually what happens is we set you up with the MLS portal. Well, what is that? Well, we get your email and we start sending you homes of the specific criteria that you're looking for. Once that criteria is in, then you're going to instantly be getting homes. And as soon as they come out on the market, then you're going to receive emails about those specific homes that you are looking for. Because remember, we already determined what your needs and wants. So then we're going to start sending you homes. It may be a new home or maybe another home in a more established neighborhood, an older home. And that's okay. It all depends on what you guys are looking for. And this is when we start sending you those homes. Now, the next step, guys, is you have to be ready to pull the trigger. What do I mean? Well, you have to be ready to submit your offer. And this is the next step, making an offer. This is super important because right now houses are selling, okay? And other people are looking as well. So if you wait to make the decision, maybe 2-3 days, by the time you've made the decision, we submit the offer, that property may be under contract already. So as soon as you see the house, you have to be ready to make the offer, let us know, and we'll submit all the paperwork for you. So now that the offer has been accepted, so what's the next step? Step 6. This is where we come in. You leave everything to us, right? We make sure about the disclosures on the homes. We review all this. We remind you of certain dates that have to do with inspections, that have to do with titles. And we're gonna walk you through all this, so there's no need to stress about it. And this can be stressful at this time when we're going through the process, but that's what we're here for. Again, we're going to help you, we're going to guide you, we're going to remind you of those steps and the process. So now we come to the last step. The last step is, that's right, closing. So this is when you sit down, you sign the paperwork, you actually finally buy the house, right? It's all written down, you know, your interest rate, you know, your payment, you know, everything about it. And then what happens? They hand you the keys. You get the keys, you're so happy. Then you can start moving in. You can, and you know, a lot of people buy new furniture, some don't, just it all depends. But now you have the keys to your house. We're there, we're happy, everybody is happy, and finally you have your home. Now, some people, you can also have a housewarming party, you know, invite your friends, they bring you gifts, housewarming gifts, and then it's just from there on, you have your home, and it's a wonderful feeling. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please share the video. Tell your friends about it. We love to share what we know with everyone. So please share this video to everyone that is thinking of buying a new home, whether it's here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, or wherever they're at. It's okay. We just want people to know about the process of buying a home. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.